Құрметті ханымдар мен мырзалар, құрметті қонақтар.
Dear ladies and gentlemen, dear guests, today we are conducting the award ceremony in green financing by Astana International Financial Center. I would like to express my gratitude to everyone. I want to remind you that from 2019 we conduct this ceremony for the third time, and today we will see all our winners. ESG principles in the region intensifying, and this gives us opportunity to pay more attention and to use this principle more. I'm glad to this fact, and I want to say that Astana International Financial Center, starting from 2016, conducts the work on the development of this green financing, green economy development, and due to this, we developed the infrastructure, we have adopted the taxonomy, we have some listings, and this year our award will be given to those entities that contributed a lot in the promoting of ESG principles, and that's why we will give the award to companies, to banks, and to the private persons, to those entities that promote sustainable development and contribute to this area. In my opinion, the experience of these entities is really high, and we need to talk about it so that all other financial institutions would know about it, would be aware, because, you know, all our world is our common place to live, and that's why the clean atmosphere and the clean environment is a very critical issue for all of us. This earth shall be preserved for our future generations, and so every year we are going to give these awards. We will speak about achievements, and I would like to express my gratitude to all of you for coming here. And I want to say that those companies that, let's say, didn't win these awards, you know, it actually doesn't matter. The main thing is that we are promoting the sustainable development, and the sustainable and green financing is an important topic, and we need to develop this topic further. That is why here today we are conducting this ceremony. I declare this ceremony open now. So thank you so much, Mr. Rinat. I want to remind you that Astana International Financial Center initiated the organization of this regional World Green Finances upon the results of Green Growth Forum. This is the initiative that is aimed at the distribution of information and transition to green economy, as well as this ceremony will attract more attention to the climate change issues. This award is given to our winners every 2 years, to bank consulting firms, to different companies and private persons participating in the development of green bonds market in Central Asia, Eastern Europe, and other countries. We hope that this award ceremony will strengthen the ideas of this organization and will develop green finances in future. Before we go to our winners, let me remind you about the award ceremony from last year. As you can see, in 2021, international organizations and companies from Kazakhstan, Uzbekistan, and Georgia became the winners in such nominations as Consulting, Green Bank, the largest issue of green bonds and for the significant contribution to the development of green finances. And this year we have the following nominations: the Best Green Bank, the Best Green Finances Council, the largest green bond, the largest sovereign green bond. Before we start our Green Finance Award, let me give the certificates for the commitment to the development of green finances in Kazakhstan. I would like now to invite the director on product of AIFC Authority, Mr. Daniel Kelbetov. He will give the gratitude letters. Thank you so much, Aygul. Before we go to nomination, let me start with the following words. As you know, last year the ESG Club was launched, and now more than 70 participants. We have some active, let's say, players, and we would like to mention one person who developed green scouting tool, and it was presented at the World Investors Week. This project is aimed at the transformation of these polluting companies to a more green and the ESG-focused companies that have prospect for the further issues of green obligations. And there were some other projects, for example, the launch of ESG Accelerator and the project on the production of some bioenergy products. And now, I would like to invite here Mr. Roman Davolnov, and I would like to issue or to give a specific certificate to Mr. Davolnov. So, you know, over this year and a half or 2 years, the sustainable financial market has grown a lot. If we take 2020, the first bond issue was made by Damu for $500,000, but right now this market amounts to more than $500 million. And many companies are now implementing and issuing social bonds, green bonds, and other companies. And we have the bank that provided financing for 9 renewable energy sources projects. These work in energy efficiency issues, and this year this bank issued green bonds, and this company also supports green capital market, and bank now takes into account the environmental risk during the assessment of investment projects. And the own operational activity of this bank is done through electronic document flow, so they reduced the use of paper more than twice. And we would like to give a specific award to the Kazakhstan Development Bank for the progress in this area. So we are going to proceed, and we have the consulting company that has helped to other organizations to identify the objectives to implement the strategies of green financing and following their ESG goals and objectives. They were financial consultants and underwriters on large issuance of obligations of DBK and KIGOK, and they provide innovative decisions to the clients following the sustainable development. And we also hope on your intellectual leadership, combination of knowledge, experience, skills, and commitments to the sustainable development. And we hope that it would have the positive impact on the environment and society in general. I would like to express our gratitude and to say thank you to Skybridge Invest. As I've already mentioned, the market of sustainable finances has been growing quickly, and at the same time, if we look at all issues, usually we can see with quasi-state sector or some large enterprises. But for among the private sector representatives, on the 1st of June, a few days ago, this company placed 2 years gender bonds for 6 billion, and the volume of listing 20 billion. So this is the first micro organization that has issued unique obligations and bonds in Kazakhstan, and this means will be devoted to the active support women in business environment to expand their opportunities and to reduce the gender inequality. Let me congratulate the microfinancial organization Online Kaz Finance. I would like to congratulate Mr. Mandovolnos, Kosfinance, DBK, Skybridge Invest. And also we have one more prize from Astana International Finance Center. Let me invite the chair management of AIFC to give this award, Mr. Yernor. Thank you so much, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to AIFC. And for me, it is a great honor to give this award to the person that has done that huge, enormous and contribution of development of green and sustainable finances in Kazakhstan. Let me read about him. Under the leadership of this person, the team of AIFC has brought into CIS region, has brought the best practices. The first issuance of green bonds in the history of Kazakhstan was launched. The center took the first place among the countries of Eastern Europe and Central Asia in rating of Global Green Finance Index. The team of green finance has implemented the support of the tools of green financing at the legislation level. They have designed the classification green classificator and the rules and regulators of issuance of green bonds, and there was the debut of those issuance of green bonds from the fund DOMU, and has become the Office of Initiative for the large program on the ways of Central Asia. Let me invite to the scene our friend, Mr. Kazabayev Aidar. Eleanor, let's introduce the next nominee. So, in the nomination of Best Invest in Green Bank, the first bank with green mark in accordance to the international standards, the pioneer of ESG reporting practice among Kazakhstani organizations, its leadership among the domestic institutions is proved by the ESG ratings from MCI and demonstrates the first steps on disclosure of ESG information in accordance to the standards DCFD, International Standard of Climate Reporting. The first bank in Kazakhstan that joined the global report of UNO on social responsibility policy in sphere of sustainable finances, and the bank has achieved the significant accomplishments in its commitment and obligations. So the Halyk Bank is the leader here. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, Green Finance Awards. This awarding ceremony once per 2 years for Halyk Bank. It is the great joy that we have got this nomination again. According to the ESG principles, Halyk Bank, of course, has great work being done since 2019, and the reporting on sustainable development and these reports, we will get additional elements here, and I would like to mention that according to the projects of green economy, we have issued green loans. Also, we have Halyk Finance product, which issued the green bonds. Here, the Moose, American Ergo, the representatives are here. For corporate companies, we have implemented such programs of social responsibility on green development, and since the morning we listen to many different news, pleasant news in trading hall, and I would like to share such news with you that Halyk Bank is going to continue its work on sustainable development, and the next plan is the green car lending, automobile lending, so providing the loans on with the objective of buying the car. So there's green loans for car purchases. Here, one more thing, which is good, that the rate will be less than 1%, and since July we have such process. Thank you so much. And we would like to congratulate you once again warmly. We have two guests that unfortunately couldn't come. Mr. Mo Jung is the founder and president of Beijing Institute, and also the co-chair of G20 Sustainable Finance Study. Mr. Mo Jung has sent his message. Please, let's draw your attention to the screen.
Ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. First of all, congratulations to Halyk Bank for winning the Best Green Investment Banking Award. Also, congratulations to AIFC for organizing this award ceremony and leading the green finance efforts in the region. The banking sector is and will be playing a key role in promoting sustainable development and green transition to a low-carbon future, especially so for countries, including Kazakhstan, that have announced net zero targets. With this award, we hope that role models will be created for other players in the banking sector to enhance their ambition in driving the climate transition. In the meantime, we also recognize that all other financial sector players, including asset owners and asset managers, investment banks, insurers, capital markets, and third-party service providers, should also step up their efforts in mobilizing hundreds of billions of dollars to support an orderly, just, and affordable low-carbon transition. I'm very pleased that the AIFC has also launched other awards, including those for the best green finance consultancy, largest non-financial corporate green bond, largest sovereign green bond, and outstanding contribution to the development of green finance. I want to congratulate all these winners, although I cannot join you in person to share the excitement in the room. Thank you very much, and I wish Astana Financial Days a very successful event.
Ал енді келесі номинацияға өтетін болсақ.
And now let's proceed to the next nomination. We would like to invite Mr. Cheng Li here, the One Belt, One Road, the best Council on Green Finances.
So in my hand, I hold the winner in the envelope of the best green finance consultancy. Let me see who is the winner. I have the results, but before announcing the results, let me just say something about this winner. This winner actually has made a lot of efforts in 2 service lines, including climate change and sustainability services, and also business consulting, which allow them to respond very excellently to their clients' requests in terms of both technical expertise and also management analytics. In the meantime, they have a very strong local team in Kazakhstan, which provides ESG-related advice in areas like risk and data management, reporting, and non-financial disclosures, especially in the financial sector and strategic planning. And most importantly, they have provided support to notable projects in Kazakhstan over the past decades, including assisting the top 3 banks in Kazakhstan in evaluating their maturity levels in ESG incorporation and major ESG tools, streamlined to comply with the regulatory requirements and improve their competitiveness. So with that information, I'm very happy to announce the winner for the best green finance consultancy category is Ernst & Young. Please join me to welcome.
EY компаниясының атынан сахнаға.
So we invite to this scene Veronica, Abdaimova, the partner of the company. Distinguished colleagues, hello. Thank you so much. We would like to express our gratitude to our committee that has gifted this award to us. It is a very significant accomplishment for us, that accomplishment that we have achieved lately. We have a very strong team of experts in ESG sphere, and we believe that, of course, this global agenda of sustainable development will allow to achieve the growth and welfare of the country, and prosperity of the country. I would like to add, as usual, I like to repeat at the conference on ESG is ESG, that is about money and about risks. So this conference is about this in particular as well. So this victory illustrates that we can combine these 2 ideas and thank you. The further we go, the more we achieve. Thank you.
Non-financial corporate green bond. And Cheng Lin, floor is yours. Please.
Thank you once again. So in my hand is the largest non-financial corporate green bond winner. Let me see who will be the lucky winner. I have the name. I think it's, let me just directly announce the name. It's the KAGOK, the National Electricity Grid Operation Company of Kazakhstan, which wins this winner. Thank you very much. While you're stepping to the ground, let me just say a few words about why actually we're awarding this to you, please. So, KAGOK actually issued a substantial green bond with a total volume of 35 billion tenge, which is equal to $38 million last year in December, making it the largest one yet in Kazakhstan's sustainable finance markets, which is really remarkable. Thank you very much for that. And the securities were placed as part of the second bond issues of the second bond program maturing in 2037. The demand for the green bond was boosted by an increased investor interest among banks and institutional investors, which is about the same case around the world, including in China. The green bond issue was reviewed by the AFC Green Finance Center, so the team behind me. And the bond proceeds are used to finance two projects specifically, including the construction of overhead lines of KAGOK's branches and strengthening the electric network of the western zone of Kazakhstan's unified electricity power system, and the construction of the electric grid facilities. Once again, please join me to welcome and also congratulate to KAGOK.
Thank you, Chenglin. Ал енді ең ірі егеменді жасыл.
Let me invite Mr. Yasin Anwar in order to announce the largest sovereign green bond.
For BRI in Central Asia.
Thank you, Aigo. I'm delighted and honored to be here. I love the music for the introduction of the awards. The theme song from Dallas was most appropriate. Feel as if this is the National Academy Awards. I'm honored to be presenting two awards, and the first one is for the winner of the largest sovereign green bond award is none other than the Government of Debt Management Agency of Hungary. I have a few words to say about that. The remarkable achievement in holding the first green Hungarian government bond auction in 2021 on Earth Day set a commendable precedent in the realm of sustainable finance. It bears mentioning that Hungarian authorities are spearheading the development of the climate finance market in the country. The agency issued 1 billion euros worth of green bonds in green Eurobonds in 2022. This is the largest amount of sovereign green bonds issued in the region for 21-22. Also in 2021, the Hungarian Central Bank announced its green monetary policy toolbox strategy to complement monetary policy with green elements, thus confirming that a transformation of the financial system as a whole and renewal of central bank thinking. As a result, the Hungarian government and financial regulators are now definitely among the world leaders in greening the financial system and taking substantial steps both in the area of boosting green capital markets and prudential and monetary policy, such as central banks' measures to stimulate the green housing market through its Green Home program and the addition of green elements to the collateral management system. So I want to join everybody in applauding Hungary for their remarkable success that serves as an inspiration for governments worldwide in our region, and once again, congratulations for winning the largest sovereign green bond award. Yes, thank you. Oh.
distinguished colleagues, ladies and gentlemen. It was a surprise, but a great honor to have received the letter informing us that Hungary and AKK is amongst this year's awards for the Green Finance Awards. We were happy to accept the invitation for this distinguished event, and I'm proud to be here to take this largest sovereign green bond category award. The award has been given for the 2021 April 21st issuance of the first green Hungarian government bond, which was a great success. On the first auction, it was 7 times oversubscribed, much to our surprise, and it paved the way for the development of the local capital, green local capital market. The issuance was, there was a great work done and lengthy work done before the issuance of the first green government bond, Hungarian government bond, and it required the expertise of the colleagues at AKK, for whom I congratulate also. This award and the successful issuance of the green Hungarian government bond is a good sign for us. We are on the right track, and we dare to be innovative, and the time, energy and work that we put into this pays off. Thank you very much for the award.
Okay. We congratulate the team of the Debt Management Agency of Hungary. The path to reaching net zero requires innovative and rigorous effort from every side of the global market. We wish every success in the new issuances to our winner today. And now let's present the award for outstanding contribution to the development of green finance. Isin, the floor is yours.
Thank you again, Igor. This award is, last but not least, the outstanding contribution to the development of green finance. Just a few comments about that before we give the award. It's one of the bank's strategic priorities to become the first green bank in Kyrgyzstan by expanding the range of green products. The bank, of course, is DOS Credo Bank of Kyrgyzstan. Under its green program, the bank actively offers low-interest green lending for RES, urban electronic transport, gas equipment and energy-saving green technologies in the tourism sector, sustainable agriculture, and much more. Green financing also includes green bonds aimed at supporting environmental products issued in accordance with ICMA Green Bonds principles and the bank's green finance framework. The bank has created a separate green financing department to ensure gender equality and empower women. I emphasize this, empower women, which is excellent. The bank adopted a gender policy, while an environmental and social management system with related procedures were established to manage environmental and social risk in a prudent manner. In September 2022, the bank became the first official signatory to the Green Investment Principles under the Belt and Road Initiative in Central Asia, committing to report on its progress in ESG aspects. DOS Credo Bank, outstanding contribution to the development of green
participants of our today's conference. I would like to greet all of you at this important event. This is a very important moment for us. We received this award, and I want to thank all of you for recognition of the results of our work, of our achievements. This is a big award for us. On behalf of team of Dos Credo Bank, I would like to thank Astana International Financial Center team, Green Finance Center, and JP for this award, for giving us this award, for recognizing our efforts. This award means that our work is recognized, and Dos Credo Bank will do all the contribution to the improving of environment. We do now lots of work by creating such products as loans to green project, green bond issue. It will be soon. All our projects, green projects, are aimed at improving the environmental situation in our country, in water area, in financing renewable energy sources, in sustainable agriculture, and also lots of attention is paid to women entrepreneurs in these projects. We also focus on social policies. We are developing dynamically, and we apply and implement SDG. One of our directions in our strategy is compliance and implementation of sustainable development goals. Again, I would like to thank everyone. We congratulate our friends from the country, Kyrgyzstan. One of our two guests who was not able to come to Astana, Mr. Sean Kidney, who is a co-founder and general director of international organization Climate Bonds Initiative. Besides, Mr. Kidney is also the member of Green Financing Council of AFC. Let us pay attention.
CEO of the Climate Bonds Initiative. I'm also very pleased and thrilled to be able to say that I'm one of the judges of the AIFC Green Finance Awards this year. And I'm sending this message simply to say congratulations to the winners. I wish I was there personally to hand over the awards, but unfortunately I'm in Singapore talking green finance in Asian markets, so I had to miss that opportunity. Look, green finance is critical given the challenges we face to address climate change and environmental problems that we currently face. We need a lot more green finance. We've got about $3 trillion globally, but it's ill-distributed. We need more, for example, in Kazakhstan. Awards programs like the ARC Green Finance Awards are incredibly important, in my view, to encourage others to move in the right direction. That's why I'm so pleased to be associated with them. But look, let me get to the point. I want to congratulate 5 winners. The best green investment bank and securities house this year, Halyk Bank. The best green finance consultancy, EY. And my friends in Almaty will know how pleased I am that they've been able to get this award. The largest non-financial corporate green bond, KEGOC. The largest sovereign green bond, the Hungarian Debt Management Agency. I'm going to say I love the Hungarian Debt Management Agency. And then the outstanding contribution to the development of green finance, Dos Credo Bank. Congratulations, do more. We need you to be even more successful in the coming year. But in the meantime, enjoy the time. I'm sorry I can't be there.
Dear participants, on behalf of Astana International Financial Center, I would like to thank you for your time and for participation in this event. I would like to congratulate all the candidates and the winners of this award. We have emphasized the outstanding achievement of separate entities and organizations that turned this part of the world into the green area. But we also want to support the organizations that didn't receive the award. Anyway, your work is recognized now. We declare our ceremony closed. We want to thank you for your attention.